Lord, my God. Too much monkey business, too much monkey business. You're looking for trouble? You came to the right place. I had to leave town for a little while. You said you'd be good while I'm gone. But the look in your eye done told me you told a lie. I know there's been some carrying on. Baby, you're wearing that love don't look. Thank you very much. I'd like to welcome you to the International. I'd like to thank you for coming out. This is my first appearance and first live appearance in 9 years, but I really like it, and I hope you do too.
It's Elvis at the International Hotel. Wow, it's Elvis. It's Elvis. It's Elvis. Don't you dare miss it. Elvis, now in Las Vegas.
Hey, this is the Real Dodge Deal Show. That's 309 right now. Polk Salad Annie on K8J.
Some of y'all never been down south too much. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this so that you understand what I'm talking about. Down there we have a plant that grows out in the woods and the fields. Looks something like a turnip green. Everybody calls it poke salad. Poke salad. Used to know a girl lived down there and she'd go out in the evenings and pick her a mess of it, carry it home and cook it for supper. Cause that's about all they had to eat. They did alright. I'm down in Louisiana, where the alligators grow so mean. There lived a girl that I swear to the world made the alligators look tame. Poke salad Annie, poke salad Annie. Everybody said it was a shame, cause her mama was working on a chain gang. A mean, vicious woman. Every day for supper time, she'd go down by the truck patch and pick her a mess of poke salad, carry it home in a tote sack. Poke salad Annie, the gator's got your granny. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Everybody said it was a shame, cause her mama was working on chain gang. A wretched, spiteful, straight razor toad moment. Lord, I must take my mess up.
Hello everyone, as the introduction suggests, today we're looking at Elvis in person, his return to live recordings in 1969. So today, with the help of Gravel Road Music, Elvis by invitation only. So let's kick off and do a quick unboxing of this set when my copy arrived this year. before we return to Elvis by Invitation Only by Gravel Road Music, let's just have a look at why these releases are so important now. And I think for any Elvis fan who's been buying and listening to his music for over 50 years, we have the original releases, the original albums. We have the audiophile quality vinyl releases. We have the FTD versions. We have the later re-releases. We have the alternate French releases. And always we have the bootleg releases. All very nice releases and all very nice to collect. And then we've got dozens of CD versions. They've hit the shops over the years. But now we're at a golden age where what's left for us to collect? And I think these deluxe luxury packages that we're getting now are really superb. And the idea is we get everything in stunning quality, the stories behind the making of the films, the albums, the live concerts, and all the audio that's available. These days we are treated to complete sets. I would say it's great to be a new Elvis fan these days because we've been waiting a lifetime for this, and it's only recently hit in the last year or so. And this is where Elvis in Person by Invitation Only fits in well. This is the most comprehensive, well-documented set on Elvis's return to Vegas in 1969. So why Las Vegas? Well, Las Vegas was growing and on the up, and Kirk Kerkorian was about to build the largest resort hotel in Las Vegas. Elvis was already refinding himself and recreating the soul music that he always loved. From the Grammy-winning How Great Thou Art album to the country records in Nashville, to being back on TV with a special, and the brilliant Memphis recordings. You know, Elvis was on the up. And he had the bit between his teeth, and so did Kirk Kerkorian, and he wanted Elvis to open his hotel. Once the Colonel had been convinced, and Elvis and the Colonel were fully behind this return, we see the full marketing brilliance of the two of them working together with the International Hotel to bring on the greatest show on earth. As you can see by the images, Elvis was fully behind this and even attended a mock-up signing while the hotel was being built. So what was left to do now? Well, first of all, Elvis needed a band, and he needed to then rehearse the band. I think what he probably picked was one of the finest sounding bands he ever had live. He needed a set of musicians and backing singers who could live with him and understand and know the kind of music that Elvis loved to sing. And for this, Elvis chooses the Sweet Inspirations as his backing vocals, which is a soul female band. The Imperials, he brings in a gospel element to the sound, and then handpicks some of the best musicians available. James Burton on lead guitar, Jerry Sheff on electric guitar, Larry Mahobrak on piano, John Wilkerson on rhythm guitar, and Ronnie Tutt on drums. I mean, what a band that was, and still one of my favourites to this day. Back to this superb box set from Gravel Road Music. What we have here is the promotional VIP box set for the upcoming book, by invitation only. When you bought this as a set with the box set, you also got a single included. There are 3 different variations of the box set. You've got the black vinyl set, you've got the magenta and orange vinyl. Now the black was limited to 375 copies, and the magenta and orange are limited to 600 sets, and there's also a special limited number of 25 sets that were given to people who contributed into this project and getting it off the ground. And thanks to the generosity and help from Chris Giles at the Elvis Shop London, I'm going to show you all the different sets available and versions of this release. My personal copy of the VIP box set is the black vinyl. This is the magenta orange box set, and we'll open this one up for you. Take a look. Each set is numbered with this hologram, and we'll take a look inside here and we'll go through the contents in more detail. So let's get it open. Here we go. As you can see, the VIP hype sticker is actually on the box and not on the outer cover, so that's nice. Means no silly peeling and putting things back in. Right, let's get this open. The box. It's all very high quality materials. Nice glossy cover. Here we have the envelope. The Gravel Road catalogue. Elvis and the Colonel are still looking after us after all these years. Here we have the poster. And then you have the vinyl beautifully presented in this paper outer cover with its gold seal. Let's see if we can get a better image of that for you. And every little bit of detail has gone into producing this box set. Even a nice little cutout here, so you can actually get the record out more easily. And then you have this lovely printed inner section, best wishes Elvis Presley, and the outline of the International. Yeah, just superb quality. Let's carefully take the album out of the cover. There we go. And we'll take a look at the other goodies after the vinyl. Again, attention to detail. The record comes already with a nice glossy outer sleeve to protect it, which is resealable. Let's take that out. Look at that. Superb. The back cover and the spine. And then you've got the trifold gatefold sleeve, which looks absolutely amazing. And let's have a look at the vinyl inside. Again, attention to detail, polyline sleeves, look after your records. And then this beautiful orange record. Like an orangey yellow. I almost wish that I ordered this vinyl set myself, but I must admit the black vinyl is just beautiful, and it's just really does shine. And it plays absolutely mint, quiet, really good quality. And there's album 1, the magenta. Again, superb looking release. High quality vinyl. Not a mark or scuff on it. Yeah, mint. I'm really pleased to see this in the flesh, so I can't thank Chris enough for all his help with this video. We've got some exclusive things to show you that I don't think you'll see anywhere else, and I don't think it'll ever get shown in one collection again. So I hope you enjoy this look at the box set in more detail. So let's talk about the audio and the record itself. So you've got 2 LPs, and you've got the concert slated as August 3rd, 1969 dinner show. Now I think there still is a little bit of doubt about the exact date, but I think this is the closest we've got to knowing. And the thing is, with these really early shows, Elvis is very serious. The concert, the orchestra arrangements are just a little bit different. It really is a good experience to hear this rather than the later August shows which we've got on the amazing Live 69 box set behind us. This is just something different. Track listing: Blue Suede Shoes, I Got a Woman, All Shook Up, Monologue, Love Me Tender, Jailhouse Rock with Don't Be Cruel, Heartbreak Hotel, Hound Dog, Memories, Mystery Train with Tiger Man, His Life Story, Baby What You Want Me to Do, Are You Lonesome Tonight, Yesterday with Hey Jude, Band Introductions, In the Ghetto, Suspicious Minds, What I Say, and Can't Help Falling in Love. Great release. And to complete the record set, I've dug out my black vinyl version because I really want to show you the booklet that comes inside this tri-gatefold But first of all, here's another quick look at black vinyl. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the gloss on that. Really pleased with the sound. And this is the first time that Gravel Road Music have released some records. Everything else has always been on CD, DVD and Blu-ray. And I'll tell you what, for a first effort, they've cracked it. You know, they really have made a superb record. I'll be quite happily taking this out of the box set and putting it in my collection, because it's something I will play over and over again. Especially with the difference in sound compared to the later August releases that we've had. So the booklet is contained within the gatefold in here. Let's get this out. And again, beautiful presentation. How many pages have we got here? 23 pages that complements the book set with different information and images in. So let's have a better look at the booklet, and I've got a little video to show you here now. while we're talking about the records, the vinyl, let's have a look at the single. Now, this is my copy of In the Ghetto, Suspicious Minds. This was a free single that came when you ordered the VIP set, and there were 12 different coloured versions, and these were put in to each box set randomly, and this is my yellow copy. And again, the record sounds perfect. Another big win. Bad Gravel Road music. Really pleased with that. We have a little bit of an exclusive for you today. I'm going to show you every single variation of the coloured vinyl. It was good that this was included because it was, you know, it was part of that Elvis return to recording and live. You've got In the Ghetto, the single that went to #3 in the US, and Suspicious Minds, which was a massive #1 single, and probably one of the greatest recordings he ever made. Can't fault it. So let's have a look at these. We've got a purple, there's your purple vinyl. You got a clear, we've got a dark red, and it really was a bit of pop look. What colour you got in your set when you buy it? Turquoise. Now I really like that colour. That is nice. Lime. Blue. Really is a unique collection of singles, and it just shows the effort that's gone into this release. There must have been some expense to produce all these. Clear red. Yellow. It should be the same as my copy. Green. Another nice colour. Orange. Quite a pinky colour, that one. Again, it's a nice looking vinyl. I don't know if you can see on the screen, but I actually can see through these. It's coming out redder than the pink that I'm seeing. Mauve. So some of them are solid, some of them are a clear colour. And finally, we've got a pink. And this is a clear pink. That's a nice one too. And these are another part of Chris's private collection, and I can't thank him enough for sharing this with us so we could actually show them in this video today. Cheers, Chris. Let's move on to the icing on the cake included in this VIP box set. What we have is reproduction material of many of the items that were included in the opening night VIP gift box itself, and they really have done a fantastic job with this material. So to start off with, we have this envelope, Compliments Elvis and the Colonel. Included in the envelope are 2 rare promotional photo cards. There's one, and the other. And what's good is they have made them different, so they can't be used or conned as original bonus photo cards from the LPs that were coming out at the time. We also have 2 of the rare promotional photo cards that were included at the time. Again, on really nice glossy stock paper. We've also got the 9-page letter from Colonel Parker, and then you've also got this 36-page reproduction RCA records and tapes catalogue. These were actually handed out at the press conference, and they were also included in the VIP box set. And again, really nice quality. A really lovely look back at the original RCA catalogue. The actual envelope itself is a reproduction of the manila press envelope, and we also have a double-sided reproduction of the store poster for Suspicious Minds, the single. Again, all in high quality print. And the second envelope is a reproduction of the invitations that went out. With the reply letter. International Hotel, Las Vegas, Nevada. I will accept your invitation to Elvis's opening at the Las Vegas International Hotel. Very nice. All ready to mail back, and here's the invitation itself. Really nice job. Quality. And then finally, we have the Gravel Road Music catalogue itself. And inside this, we have details of all the Gravel Road releases over the years, and some exciting news coming soon. It looks like we're going to get a Hawaii concert release, so I'm really looking forward to that. And maybe this is a good time to look at some of the Gravel Road releases over the years. Let's now take a look at the Gravel Road Music Collection and see what's been released. Gravel Road have been releasing quality audio CDs, DVD and Blu-ray for 25 years now, and there's around about 28 releases so far, with the latest one. Here we have the original Return of the Prodigy, released many years ago, but that's not to be confused with what's being released now, because the recent release is a new transfer from the tape, and it does sound outstanding. This is the original release. Very faithful to the new release. And the booklet. Very nice for its time in a digipack. And this came with a choice of photo cards in black and white and in colour in these Return of the Prodigy envelopes. Here's the colour set. And these should be the black and white. As always, very nice. was also a 3 CD set, Elvis 1969 released. And then a volume 1 and a volume 2. You know, it strictly doesn't need to be country. And here we have volume 1. And these are one of the rare occasions where they were released in jewel cases. Quite a plain disc on that one. And volume 2. Quite a nice reference disc on this one. And both of these sets are dedicated to the 1970 studio recordings. Next up was The Brightest Star on Sunset Boulevard, followed by Plugged In and Geared Up, and Get Down and Dirty. Brightest Star is the complete rehearsal tape of July 24th, 1970. And Get Down and Dirty is the complete rehearsal tape of July the 15th, 1970. Next up, Plugged In and Geared Up. Followed by Sitting on Top of the World. Plugged In and Geared Up is a complete rehearsal tape of July 29, 1970, and Sitting on Top of the World is August the 12th, 1970, midnight show. And we've got this one we can show you now. And this is 2 CD. And this one came with the bonus replica guitar pick. The inner covers. And the booklet comes with it. Nice touch with the guitar pick. Next we have Snowbird Revisited and Leaner and Meaner Than Ever. Snowbird is January 29th, 1971 dinner show, and Leaner and Meaner is January 28th, 1971 midnight show. And we can show you sealed copy of the Snowbird release. Nice looking disc. Great jumpsuit suit. Always love that one. And again, you get a good quality book to go with it. I think it always helps a little bit of effort that goes into providing some information on the shows. I wish everyone did it. Yeah. Another nice release. And then we have the Leaner and Meaner CD. Again, sealed copy to show you. Quality packaging and images. Again, nice design on the disc. And another quality gravel road book to go with the disc. Next up, Let It Rock and Only Believe. Let It Rock features February 23rd, 1971 closing show, 12 AM in Las Vegas, and Only Believe is the January 27th, 1971 midnight show in Las Vegas. And here we have a sealed copy of Only Believe, which we can open for you now. disc in a cover, and again nice booklet to go with it. All good quality. Great releases. Followed up with Hilton's All Shook Up, and Elvis Summer Festival continues at full blast. So on Hilton's All Shook Up we got live in Las Vegas, August 12th, 1972 dinner show. And the Elvis Summer Festival, we've got Las Vegas, August the 11th, 1972 midnight show. And here we have a sealed copy of Hilton's All Shook Up. We can open that for you. Disc and internal. Another nice release. And if you'd like me to show any of these in more detail, just put a comment in the comment section and I can always listen to them again and pull them out and show them in more detail. Next up was Vegas Rhythm, followed by A Day in Daytona. So Vegas Rhythm, single CD, Las Vegas, February the 3rd, 1973 dinner show, and A Day in Daytona, or Day in Dayton, sorry, was October the 6th, 1974, 2:30 show. And we have a copy of this here. Let's get this opened. Actually, this one is a 2 CD and it also includes October the 6th, 1974, 8:30 PM show. This too, inner covers, sorry about the glare. This is followed up by Spanish Eyes by request. And and this is the May 23rd, 1974 midnight show at Lake Tahoe. Then we have Elvis, Good to Be Back, which is December the 13th, 1975 midnight show. It's followed up by Rejuvenated and Rocking. And again, we got a sealed copy of this to show you. Let's get it opened up for the first time. So Rejuvenated and Rocking, so we've got December the 14th, 1975 dinner show. Nice image. And again, this one comes with a nice book again. Again, it's always nice to actually have some images and a write-up from the actual shows we're buying. Nice. And then we have the Star Spangled Spectacular Bicentennial 76, which came with a special bonus disc. And on here we have 2 CD, 3 panel digipack with 20-page booklet, recorded live at Hampton Coliseum, August 1st, 1976, 2:30 PM, Hampton, VA. And then the bonus disc is Hampton Coliseum, April the 9th, 1972, 8:30 PM. And again, we have a sealed copy of this disc. Let's get it open and take a look at it together. There's the bonus disc. I quite like that design with the mic. And there's your concert disc. The artwork behind them. and your nice booklet. Stuff. And then the last of the older style, what I call the older style releases, is the CBS concert recordings. I must admit, there's always something about Elvis in concert that's drawn me. Maybe it was having the album as a kid, quite young, and it was his last creative body of works. These are the rough soundboards of the 2 concerts used for Elvis in Concert TV special. 2 CD, 3 panel digipack, 16-page booklet, with 2 concert tickets of the same number. So these are reproductions of the tickets that come with the set. They always like to give these little bonus gifts with the sets, and again we have a sealed copy of this to show you. Let's get it open. Quality. Right, look at those discs. It's quite nice colouring combination. I'm going to stick them on in the car tomorrow. Have a good listen. Here's the inner artwork. Let's try and get rid of this glare. Yeah, lovely production again, and we get the booklet. I really hope they find a soundboard or something of that last concert he did. That would be an amazing release. I'm sure one day someone will be able to clean up what there is. And then we move on to what I call the modern day releases. And they're coming soon. Now, This collection here has been provided to us by Chris Giles of the Elvis Shop London. He's been really a big help with putting together this proper in-depth look at the Gravel Road releases. Where I started collecting them was when Gravel Road moved to these book sets, and there really are brilliant sets with CDs. This is the first one. They haven't quite worked out how to house the CDs yet, so they were just thrown in loose. But again, you get quality books and images and a good story around the concerts. So this one, these are some of my favourite releases. Vegas Rhythm Revisited. They're not afraid to go back at something, improve it, add to it. Followed by Love American Style. What a great looking cover. I actually quite like the use of the 80s Elvis logo. Again, the discs were put in loose for the books at this time. But again, lovely little books, full of information and great photos. And again, if you'd like to look at one of these in more detail, put me a comment and we'll do a little video for you. Next up, the Boston Garden Revisited. As you can see, the releases are getting meatier and more detailed as they go along. And what I found is that they're not afraid to improve. So with this one, you got a soundboard disc. You've also got DVD, which will be 8mm footage or whatever is available from the time. And now they've stepped it up by putting in a Blu-ray version of it as well. And I really like that. I mean, if I'm going to buy a Blu-ray, I do want the DVD as well, because I'll watch the Blu-ray on the home system and then I'll put the DVD in my PC, and if I want to chop a few bits out and watch them separately or make a compilation, they're brilliant. But again, stunning book, full of images, full of notes. Oops. Quality release. We are going to perfect that problem. And then finally, it's probably my favourite up until by invitation only, the 69 set we're looking at. This, like I said, I just love in concert, you know. And this book set that came out a couple of years ago, I think it was now, it's about the best out there. It really is. And you've got in concert without the overdubs, sort of a soundboard recording. It sounds really good quality. And we're improving. We've attached the DVD to the inner cover. Again, stunning looking disc, all in gold. And to top it off, we've got a Blu-ray. one of my favourite releases of the last sort of 5 or 6 years, I'd say. Come on, FTD, just do it. Just get it out there. High quality, all the shows, new edits. It could be done. Yeah, one of my favourite releases. Now, what's important about these releases for me as a collector is they all sit together on a shelf and they all look like they're part of a series as they are, and they don't take up too much space, and the books aren't coffee table where I have to get some scaffolding to get them out and read them and read a few pages and then put them away because I can't leave them lying around, you know. And that's why when we get on to this book from '69, it was important to me that that would fit with those. And this is something I can just pick up and easily read through. Now, I mentioned the, as you saw, the disc problems with just popping them in loose, which was fair enough at the time. But what I am impressed with, like the actual box set, they've gone to a lot of effort to improve on the releases. So now they've worked out how to make pages, the little slip cases for your CDs, and at the back it's the same. I got my Blu-ray, I got my DVD. No more discs falling out. Just a perfect little book set. 408 pages. What more can you ask for? Well, I think really you should pause and go and get a cup of tea, because I've still got to show you this. And we've got an unboxing of the very limited of 25 copies only of the VIP box set to come back to. So, if you've stuck with me so far, you're doing well. We're on to the book. So, we've got 2 CDs of audio. We've got the DVD, and we've also got a copy on Blu-ray. So let's have a quick look at the book. itself is 408 pages, and it's full of rare and great pictures from the time. It also covers every angle of Elvis's return to the stage in Elvis in Person. I'm not going to go through the full story because this is something you want to discover yourself and enjoy. The 2 CDs that come with the book set include some extra material to the records. So you've got 2 radio spots. You've got the interviews with the VIPs, Shirley Bassey, etc.
I'd like for you to meet Miss Shirley Bassey.
How do you do, Gloria?
How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. You know, you are, of course, I think one of the finest singers in the pop scene today.
Thank you.
What are you doing right now?
Right now, I am visiting Mr. Elvis Presley.
Aside from that, I mean, work-wise.
And you've got a period Sammy Shaw act from the time, and then you go into the main concert. So that's a CD, audio, all in really good quality. And then you're on to the DVD, which is also has a nice copy on Blu-ray as well, which is quite unusual. It's nice that Gravel Road have been producing quite a few Blu-rays in recent times, so that's enjoyable. Now the Blu-ray itself, or the DVD, the footage, so you've got over 50 minutes of footage from the period. Now this isn't just any thrown together 8mm bit of footage. As you saw in the very opening of the show, we start off with this drive-through, driving down the Vegas Strip. You've got Polk Side of Danny playing, which Elvis was already mentioning in these early concerts, even though he didn't start performing it till 1970. It was obviously a groove that he'd already gotten into, and he was always going to do it at some stage, you feel. But the whole way the DVD's been set out is you get this storyline, and you start off in Vegas, and then you go to 8mm footage, camera footage of Elvis signing the contract, the dummy contract at the building site of the hotel. It goes into all the lead up. You get clips from the Barbra Streisand show, who Elvis and the Colonel made sure she opened the show to get rid of all the gremlins. I think Elvis was very good. He went to her shows, he went and met her. He was very respectful to Barbara. It might be why he was offered the part in Stars Are Born.
You can smuggle up to your cash register.
And I like the way it's set up like a film. You get fan footage of Elvis turning up at his California home and things, and as people get out of the cars, then they're all named. It's like some sort of, as if you're going to watch a movie, really.
We're caught in a trap. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dream on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know.
You've also got the Sammy Shaw clip from a TV show from the time, which was the same act that he put on opening night.
Bring him in the sheets, bring in the sheets.
Brother Sam, and I come here tonight to heal you. Every time I come to the city of Los Angeles, all I see in this city is corruption, whiskey drinking, gambling, and wild, wild women. I've been here 3 times before, and I really had a ball. And I'm gonna pass out this tambourine, and whatever you can afford to put in would be appreciated. Remember, the Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh. I'm just trying to help him out. Because all I get out of this is salvation. That's the name of my yacht, the USS Salvation.
And then you got the various interviews at the Las Vegas hotel, which are really interesting to see. There's plenty of footage here that I've never seen before. And if I've seen
Henry Mancini.
Hello, nice to see you.
How are you?
Certainly one of the finest top names in the musical business, that
Thank you very
Henry
much.
Mancini. You've been very busy recently. You're always busy, but you just finished a picture with Julie Andrews?
Well, we are scoring a picture. In fact, when I go back to Los Angeles on Monday, we will begin the underscore for Darling Lily, like Edward's picture with Rock Hudson and Darling Lily, Julie Andrews. This is an event. This is truly, I sincerely say that, an event that I've looked forward to. 2 of my 3 children are here, the other one's away, but they wanted to come up the minute they knew that he was opening. And if you realize the age group that Mr. Presley encompasses, he is an institution, and but a good one, you know, not an institution like those old gray drags, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, it sort of reminds me, you know, like when Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra, they said Frank Sinatra wouldn't last, he'd never be another Crosby, and Presley has become another great, great star.
You see, when you think about it, Presley has longevity now, which is what they said. They said, well, what does a rock and roll artist do when he's 30? Well, we're going to see what he does when he's 30, because I imagine Elvis is around that age.
Before. And if I've seen bits before, it's been put together in such a way that it flows as a viewing experience. And then you get what limited 8mm footage there is of Elvis in concert in August '69.
You can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place. I do anything that you wanna do. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. 3 to get ready now. Go, can't go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, can't go, but don't you
Never my blue, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. It's a blue suede shoes, got a blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes.
Yes, it really is a brilliant book, audio, DVD set to own. And now we saved the best to last. A very limited VIP box set of only 25 copies. This was given to VIP people who helped make this release possible. So let's unbox it now and have a look at what's inside. These come very well packaged. There we go. And this is AE 12/25. Hologram. Get it? Right, let's get it unsealed and have a look inside. Here we go, another beautiful copy. So, this is a special Author's Edition Promo VIP box set, Elvis by invitation only. In fact, it also says here, special Author's Edition, 1 of 25. Look at that. Let's get this open. Same sort of box set. We have the invitation. And we have a different picture card here. And the back has been signed. Let's have a look at this. I'm guessing this is everyone involved in the creation of the box set. Let's check, see if there's any variations in the invitation. Here we have the invitation card. And your invitation. Very nice. envelope. Your RCA records and tapes catalogue. Bonus photos. Looks like you get more bonus photos in this set. And then you get the Parker letter as well. Followed by your Elvis In Person poster advertising the new single, Suspicious Minds. Nice. The record set is beautifully wrapped as usual. Let's see if we can get this out. You're nicely printed in a box. And the record. Always scares me opening this, especially when it's not my property. Have to be a bit careful. And the record looks the same, cover and everything. I think it's what's inside this set that makes it, again, a little bit special. Let's get out the sleeve and let's have a good look at the vinyl. Here we go. Nice polyline sleeve again. And this time we get beautiful clear vinyl. Look at that. Said it before, but I'm still very impressed with what Gravel Road have done, especially with the vinyl. Let's carefully put that back. And we'll have a quick look at this too. Again, stunning. Really nice. Super quality. What can you say? A super nice special gift for those people who've put all the effort in to make all the information and the images available to create this VIP box set and book set. Well, I hope you enjoyed that look at the Gravel Road, Elvis in Person, by invitation only, book set. I've really got to thank my friend Christopher Giles at the Elvis Shop London. He's been so generous, helpful, kind, sending me his collection so I could show you everything that was available from Gravel Road, and I've hoped you enjoyed seeing it. Okay, thank you, and see you on the next one. Thanks, Chris. I got there eventually.
Can I have some Wawa? Wawa? That's Southern for water. Thank you. Thank you. It's very dry here in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of singers have a problem. Of course, I was never a singer, so I don't have that problem. But a lot of singers have a trouble with what they... Somebody applauded in the back. A lot of singers have a problem with what they call a Vegas throat. It's either too dry or you swallow too many chips. I don't know what it is, man. But a lot of people have that problem, and so you have to drink a lot of water during these shows to keep going. So if I stop and everything, just watch me and look at my little red things in my pants here and the belt, and then talk about, say, is that him? He's got his name on his guitar. And I thought he was bigger than that, man. Hair flying everywhere. He's got to be a weirdo, man. I'll tell you what. Stone cold natural freak, man. That's why I ain't been in public 9 years, man. They put me away, boy. So get him out of here, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway,